I just received this rather unusual watch from a micro brand some of you may not have heard of. This watch is an unofficially certified superlative desk diver. It is not intended for submersion and is rated for 0 meters of water resistance. This is the Cincinnati Watch Company Desk Diver. First, I want to say I have no affiliation with Cincinnati Watch Company. I'm just a normal customer who enjoys their unique offerings. These desk diver watches are made from recovered, new old stock, vintage 1970s Swiss-made watch cases. Cincinnati Watch Company got a hold of these cases and designed a dial to go inside it. These watches are assembled in Cincinnati, Ohio, where they are fitted with a Swiss Sellita SW210 manual wind movement that has been regulated in 5 positions by Cincinnati Watch Company's in-house watchmaker. My movement has been running pretty consistently at about +5 seconds per day when worn. A new acrylic crystal has been installed, and the watch comes fitted with a black rubber strap with quick-release spring bars and a signed buckle. The watch arrived in an interesting box with Cincinnati-themed Art Deco-inspired artwork all over it. Inside is another piece of artwork with a quality assurance certificate on the back, including the assembly date and the individual watch's timing analysis data signed by the watchmaker. There is also a warranty card. It has a 2-year warranty, by the way, and a notice about the lack of a water resistance guarantee. The watch is very securely packed, surrounded in foam. A nice and unique unboxing experience. Because this is a vintage case, it does show signs of age, with a few small scratches and scuffs here and there, but overall it's in good shape. These cases were originally made in the early 70s by a Swiss case supplier, but little is known about the specifics, and there's no information regarding what movement, dial, or hands may have gone into these cases when they were originally produced. The case is an interesting, almost square shape, but with rounded corners. The top surface is horizontally brushed, which is not something I see too often. The sides of the case are polished. The lugs are very short, allowing the strap or bracelet to drop straight down, which would allow this to be worn on almost any size wrist. The case measures about 40 millimeters across, not including the crown guards, and I measure the lug-to-lug at 41.7 millimeters. The watch is quite thin at just under 11 millimeters, including the acrylic crystal. Lug width is 20 millimeters, so a variety of straps can be easily fitted to this watch. The case has some interesting curves and facets, including crown guards that narrow to a point, and a graceful arch shape that gives it a real wrist-hugging appearance on the wrist. The case back appears to be screw down, though I haven't tried to remove it. It is quite simple with vertical brushing and some information that does not actually apply to this watch. The vintage case gives this watch a really unique, authentically vintage look, but without the uncertainty of buying an actual vintage watch. This desk diver comes with a 2-year warranty for peace of mind regarding the movement function. Aside from the case, this is a new and fully modern watch, just don't get it wet. The dial is a black sunburst sandwich style with triangular cutouts at the 12, 3, 6, and 9, and rectangular cutouts at each remaining hour marker. Underneath the cutouts is X1 Superluminova that glows a nice strong green. Matching lume is included on the hands, including the paddle type seconds hand. I haven't done a formal lume test on this watch yet, but the lume seems to hold its glow nicely. and has been performing very well in use. The hands are bold and blocky, painted a rather bright shade of orange that kind of reminds me of construction zone signs. Orange outlines also surround each index marker on the dial, and the bezel numbers are also orange. The bezel is a bidirectional friction fit type that has a decent amount of resistance, but turns smoothly in both directions. The edge of the bezel is very crisp and offers a lot of grip. The black and orange color scheme is highly legible and gives it a distinctive look. It's also reminiscent of the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm not sure if that was by design or not. The sunburst effect is quite strong on the dial, giving it plenty of visual interest in bright lighting. The quality of the hands and dial appear to be very good. Overall, I find this to be a unique and striking design that I'm enjoying very much so far. The crown is push-pull and operates easily. Setting the time is smooth, and the crown offers plenty of grip for winding. On the supplied rubber strap, the watch wears pretty well, though I find it to be a bit bulky and stiff out of the box. I'm not really a fan of rubber straps, so I've been trying out various leather straps that I've found to wear a bit more comfortably. I also really like wearing it on this straight end link bracelet. The short lugs allow for a bracelet like this to fit without any awkward looking gaps. This has been my favorite way to wear it so far. Speaking of straps, I'm not sure why Cincinnati Watch Company decided to ship this watch on a rubber strap, considering it has 0 meters of water resistance. This is also quite a thin watch, and the rubber strap wears a bit too thick and bulky. I believe a leather strap would have been a better choice for a no-diving diver, and would wear more comfortably and better match the head of this watch. Now for the bad news. I was hoping there would still be some watches available when I put up this video, but they're all sold out. There were only 75 available, and there was a pre-order discount that made the price pretty attractive for this unique watch at below $400. So I'm sorry if you really liked this watch and wanted to head over and pick one up. I'll still leave a link to Cincinnati Watch Company's website below in the description. They have several other watches available as of now, but most of their watches are limited runs. They also offer vintage and bespoke watches, though stock is always changing. This is the third watch I've owned from Cincinnati Watch Company, and I've found their quality and customer service to be great, and their watches are unique and interesting. So check them out if you're interested, and let me know if you'd be interested in seeing more reviews or impressions of other watches from Cincinnati Watch Company. If you're enjoying my content, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you all for watching, and no matter what city your watch comes from, make your day worthwhile.